Have you ever wondered what your dog is thinking when they hear their own bark? In today's video, we will discuss exactly that. But before we do so, please give this video a quick like and do not forget to subscribe for more interesting videos about dogs. If you have ever been outside with your dog when they start barking and then all of a sudden they stop, it is quite possible that they have heard their own bark and got scared because of it. Dogs have excellent hearing, much better than ours, and can hear themselves when they are barking, especially if their hearing is acute and their bark is loud. Hearing their own bark can startle them and make them stop instantly. This phenomenon is completely normal and can happen to any dog, but some dogs are more prone to it than others. It is important to note that dogs cannot recognize themselves in the mirror and are therefore likely to be startled by their own reflection. So when a dog hears their bark, they are not necessarily looking at their own reflection and realizing it is themselves. Rather, they are simply hearing a bark and reacting to it as they would any other bark. The reaction of a dog hearing its own bark can vary depending on the individual dog and the situation. Some dogs may become quiet and reserved, while others may become aggressive or agitated. If a dog is already feeling anxious or stressed, hearing its own bark may make the situation worse and could potentially lead to a dog bite. It is important to be aware of your dog's body language and to avoid letting them become overly stressed or anxious. If you notice your dog becoming overly excited or agitated, it is best to distract them with a command or a toy and to remove them from the situation if necessary. Some owners have reported that their dogs will try to find the source of the bark if they hear it while they are outside. This is because dogs have an instinct to bark at other dogs when they hear them barking. Therefore, if they hear their own bark, they may try to locate the source of the sound in order to bark back. This behavior is more likely to occur in dogs that are not spayed or neutered. As intact dogs are more likely to be territorial and protective of their space, if you live in an apartment or a noisy area, it is possible that your dog may hear other dogs barking outside and react by trying to locate the source of the sound. This behavior is more common in smaller dogs such as Chihuahuas, Yorkshire Terriers, and Pomeranians, as well as herding and working dogs such as Border Collies and Australian Shepherds. These dogs were bred to be more vocal and are more likely to bark at other dogs. If you notice that your dog is excessively barking at other dogs or at their own bark, it is important to consult with a veterinarian or a certified dog trainer. Excessive barking can be a sign of anxiety, stress, or other behavioral issues and should be addressed in order. To prevent the dog from becoming overly agitated or aggressive, in conclusion, it is perfectly normal for a dog to be startled by their own bark. And it does not necessarily indicate a serious behavioral or health issue. However, if you notice that your dog is excessively barking or displaying signs of anxiety or aggression, it is important to seek professional help. By understanding why dogs bark and the different reasons for excessive barking, you can take steps to prevent your dog from becoming overly vocal or reactive. So the next time you hear your dog barking and you wonder what they are thinking, rest assured that they are most likely just expressing themselves in a way that only dogs can understand. Thank you for watching. Please like and share for more interesting videos about dogs.